Hello, hi. This is just a very quick kind of like informational video, particularly for our good friend Dr. Sadiq. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Yeah, now there's kind of like three different types of snuff, and one of which is kind of good to start off with, and two which I find are not perhaps. Now, this right, the Kendall Brown snuff that you've got, okay, is what I would imagine would be really kind of moist and dark. Now, this is Old Paris by Freiberg and Try. There we go. I don't know whether you can see that very well. That's kind of moist and quite dark. Now, I find with the moist stuffs like Kendall Brown that they're quite coarse cut and they're very wet. So when you even, I've got it just tipped a bit out there. It's let me just see if I can do this. Hang on. Can you see that? That's kind of, it's still come out in big lumps. Now I've pulled that and rubbed that around a bit. Now when that goes up your nose, you're going to get big lumps, and the sneezing really is just really the irritation. Yes, big lumps. You see, the thing is, I'm quite a hardened snuff taker. I don't know whether that's the right word. I've been taking snuff now for some years, and I can feel that irritating my nose. And you know, as I say, I've been taking snuff for a long time. Now, a lot of you see in snuff reviews, they say, "Oh, a snuff for beginners, moist, and all the rest of it." I think that's quite inaccurate. The next sort, which I don't think is very good for people who are just setting out on stuff, and you can see how moist that is. It's left. I've just swept that off. It's left a kind of brown smear on the paper there. Now the next one is, this is High Dry Toast. It's a huge tin of it. It's a favourite of mine, made by Freiberg and Trier, and it's very, very fine powder. Now if you look at that, you can see how pale that is. That's dry and very, very, very pale and fine powder. Now, again, I think I might even sneeze now. That's one I wouldn't recommend for somebody beginning. Now, you have to excuse the pot I've got it in, but this is, I buy this loose. This is about in between, and it's kind of not so moist, but not as dry, but a coarser medium cut, and a good one of those would be J.H. Wilson's SP #1. Now, I say the German method when I wrote you that little note about taking stuff, so getting those, I've got one over there, I'm not going to get it now, that you tap out onto your hand and do it like that. Now, I would advise that you use the pinch method, so you get the snuff between your fingers. Now that means you can regulate how much is going up your nose. Now when you take it, don't take a sharp, like, you know, inhalation, just a gentle kind of breathing in. And I find you get very little irritation. I'll have to send you a tin of SP #1, mate, because I think you really, the Kendall Brown is a bit of a, you know, it's quite a one to kind of start your snuff taking. Now the SP #1, it's not flavoured. I have to say, a lot of the kind of like perfume scented ones are of that medium build, and you would be able to get on with those, I think. But you know, let me know. I'll send you a tin of or two, something scented, and some SP #1. Okay, mate, I hope that's helped you out. Good luck.